Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. I have two Target or Walmart exclusives to take a look at today. On the left, we have the Collector's Edition Lightning Lad. That's number 28 in the Collector's Edition theme. He goes for $29.99. And on the right, we got Max Mercury that goes for $22.99. Interestingly enough, the collector's editions don't have a gold label, but this is exclusive to Walmart as far as I saw. And of course, he does have a platinum that is based on one of the more original looks for Lightning Lad that has like the white pants. This one's based on the newer Lightning Lad, as far as I know. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the boxes. So Max Mercury here, he's got the gold label. It says he's just from the Flash. And the back is the picture of the art card. If you're looking for him, there's the barcode. And Lightning Lad over here, it's a collector's edition box, which you'd expect. Legion of Superheroes. It's got the nice number 28 on both sides there, if you saw that. I almost dropped the box. On the back, it's the art card image, and if you're looking for him in store, there you go. So, accessories-wise, they come with very similar accessories. Of course, they come with their art cards. Lightning Lad comes with the collector's edition one, which is a full takes up the full card, but has, the collector's edition logo there, whereas the Multiverse one over here is the standard look for that. And then on the back, they're pretty much the same, just one has a bunch of silver on it, but you can take a quick read up there on both of the characters. Nice to look at there. Add it to the binder. Speaking of accessories they share, they have the same lightning effect pieces. These lightning effect pieces have been used multiple times for speedster characters and a couple others, but one of them, Lightning Lad, his are in dark blue, and Max Mercury's are in a lighter blue. You can see the difference there, but there's two larger ones and two smaller ones. The smaller ones go on the arms. I'll go ahead and show that with Lightning Lad here. You could stick it on like this, or you could stick it on over here. There's nothing telling you can't stick it down here, but it just doesn't fit as well, I noticed. And then you got the larger ones, which there is a way to put these on right. I think it's this way. I'm trying to find where it opens. You can tell it's on right because the lightning effect pieces are going in the correct direction, which should be upward, although this one is not really doing that, but you get the idea. All those effect pieces are nice, but I don't quite like them. I kind of wish they did it like the Rebirth Flash with the portholes, but at least there's not portholes on the figure, right? And that's all the accessories Max Mercury comes with, but Lightning Lad actually comes with some head options. So you get an alternate head here, which is based on the, I think the original version of Lightning Lad, or you could have the newer version of Lightning Lad here. What's interesting about this is that it comes with some face plates. So there are three different ones. There's one that has a slight smirk there. There's also a angry one, and there is a smiling one. I will say though, I don't like the faceplate on this particular head. It's hidden very well, don't get me wrong, but the issue is actually getting it off, at least on my copy. I have to really pry at it, and the issue I think is twofold. One, the hair, you can see that sticks below pretty, it sticks pretty low, and it's hard to get your face sculpt on there. And also, there are two portholes, unlike the Huntress figure that had just one, and as you can see, it's tearing up the plastic because of that. And it looks like I've already, it's kind of hard to see, but there is stress marks on this particular face plate already on that upper peg, so I might just break off that peg and call it a day. But personally, I do prefer this. Just getting the face on there is tough. Ugh, it doesn't want to go on there. So yeah, I might look into trimming the hair or ripping it off and gluing it, but I'm just going to leave this head sculpt on. It's mostly neutral, pretty good. But if you want to see what the alternate head sculpt looks like on it, I'm probably not going to use this head sculpt, but you can if you want to. The issue here, I'm going to put it up to my mic, see if you can hear this. It really does not want to turn. It's just It's not having it. It's not having it. So that's why I'm gonna stick with the one that is included on the figure in the box, because as you can see, he turns just fine. There's no issues. And honestly, I kind of like this head better for this look. It's for this look anyway, but this one was included mainly for the Platinum Chase version. Anyway, that's the accessories. I'm going to start off with Max Mercury. Both of these figures reuse a body mold. This one uses the Blue Beetle Booster Gold body, but he does have some new parts: the upper torso, the head, of course, and the forearms. Everything else, as far as I know, is reuse, even the crotch piece here. But let's go ahead and look at that head sculpt. I really like this head sculpt. Just looks like a dude. It's nice, it's a nice head sculpt, and I'm sure people could reuse this for a classic Blue Beetle head. You'd have to sand off that little red dot at the top, but add some like translucent yellow for the visor there. You could easily make a Blue Beetle out of this. But again, just a nice head sculpt. Nothing out of the ordinary, not too big a head, not too small. I also like that they gave him chest hair, just a little bit, but it goes a long way. Just adding just a little bit of that chest hair, it makes it look a little bit more realistic. And I do like his collar piece here. It is not a softer, it is slightly softer plastic, but it does hold its shape very well. Kind of wish that was a even softer material so that I could shape it or move it. Making that a like a cloth good piece just wouldn't make sense for this figure. It wouldn't like fold properly. But you've seen the articulation on this figure before, so I'm not going to get into it. But mine has the leaning forward problem, where in order for him to stand straight, I have to have some parts out of alignment. So he's it looks like he's leaning forward, but he'll look good on a shelf, and I think he stands just fine on his own. I might have to play with that, but you get the idea. He stands just fine. Honestly, this figure would be pretty good for like a Nightwing custom with that collar, or even Deadman. I'm pretty sure this isn't a reuse of that Deadman figure. Yeah, Deadman has a different, collar piece there. Lightning Lad, though, I do like that they reuse this body. I think it's a good reuse. If you look on the art card, he is a little bit bulkier than this, but honestly, I don't particularly mind that. One thing I don't like is actually the color yellow they used. On this guy here, it's more of like a brownish yellow, whereas this is just straight up yellow. Also, there are some details I feel like are missing. On the side of the torso here, he's got like a little bit of blue, dark blue shining through, although that's on the back of the figure rather than the side. Also, he doesn't have a point here at the top of his diaper piece. I wish they added that. And what else here? There's no paint on the front here of the leg. It's only in the inner thigh, which is a strange choice if you ask me. Lastly, the yellow is outlined by like a black stripe there, and it's not on here. So a couple things I don't like about the paint job, but there is a lot of paint on this figure, to give them credit. These boots here, this is the dark blue color, and then they painted it yellow and a lighter blue color. And like I said, there is a lot of paint here. This whole back piece is painted, like as far as I know. At least I can't tell what's painted here. I'm pretty sure this is molded all in this blue color, and then it's painted. But again, sometimes it's hard to tell. Mcfarlane makes some weird choices with their paint, especially the hands. Like they mold the hands in one color and then paint them a different color. It's like, why not just mold them in the same color? I just don't get it sometimes. Let's see what else. I do have a couple nicks and scratches here and there, but is this a reuse, or is that just how it's painted? That's weird. You can kind of see the circular like portion of the paint here underneath the yellow. That's a little strange, but yeah, mostly just reused figures here, and I've already shown the articulation on this particular body mold, so I won't get into that there. But now it's the time for the size comparison. We have Max Mercury at just about 7 inches, and we got Lightning Lad at just under 7 inches. Not going to do a ton of size comparisons, but I'll do Some good ones. Starting off with another Walmart exclusive. I'll put him in the middle, but we got the Wally West Flash. If I can get him to stand up. Stand up, stand up. I hear you banging on that battle drum. Speaking of Flash family, we have the Flashpoint version, Barry Allen. And we got Jake Garrick here. Throw him in there. Speaking of Wally, we also have Kid Flash. And lastly, just because, or not lastly, second to last, we have Nightwing. I just thought he looked nice, and you can kind of compare the body molds. And then the only other technically Legion of Superheroes character we've gotten is Supergirl, although not really, but just depends on whatever continuity you prefer, But just thought I'd throw her in there. I still like that figure even despite all of her issues, but let's get all of these out of the way and we'll do our usual people. So of course I want to throw in Atrocitus here. And we get the Gold Label Arkham City Batman. We get the Halo Spartan Yoroi from the Jazzware Spartan Collection. We got our wrestling figures, the AEW Unrivaled Samoa Joe and the Mattel WWE Elite 100 John Cena. Moving into 7-inch scale stuff, we got Marvel Legends Scarlet Spidey, Star Wars Black Series Retro Card Boba Fett, the G.I. Joe Classified Tiger Force Outback, and the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black Ranger. So, while I do like both of these figures, I can't recommend either one. Max Mercury is a more niche character than Lightning Lad, if you ask me. But I don't like that McFarlane's doing collector edition store exclusives. That only makes sense to me when it's like, Jonah Hex and the General. I think that was a fine collector's edition store exclusive. It was exclusive to McFarlane Toy Store, and it wasn't just, just a basic collector's edition figure. It was, Jonah Hex, his horse, whole lot of gun accessories, and it's not a toy. But I just don't feel that Lightning Lad should have been a collector's edition store exclusive. That, and it also has a platinum, which they'll probably not do the EQL for, which again sucks, but I'm fine with this version. And then Max Mercury, he's just kind of boring figure. Like, I like the chest hair and the popped collar, but beyond that, he's really just a basic body, which for some people would be fine, like customizers. Customizers would get a great use out of that, but, at full price, do I think either of these figures are worth it? Not really. I paid full price because I did want both of these figures, but I just can't recommend either one. The accessories are okay. While I do like the faceplate swap of the Lightning Lad figure, I would have just preferred alternate heads or, if it's a QC problem, a different hair sculpt, but oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these Walmart exclusives. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.